So welcome back to the Hilltop family garden, my viewers and my subscribers. If this is your first time to my channel, please consider subscribing for a lot more grow update. So what I need you guys to please do for me is like this video, leave a comment down below in the comment section, and I would really appreciate it. So I am just here giving you guys an update on my wonderful garden, and I need you guys to please let me know what do you guys think about my beautiful. These are my cabbages, and I am going to go ahead and show you guys the rest of my plants that I have growing. So here you guys can see that my beautiful cabbages is actually coming to perfection. They're actually growing up. As you guys can see that they're actually folding inside, looking so wonderful all around, looking very healthy. Here you guys can see some head of cabbage is actually folding, coming on pretty well, looking wonderful all around, looking beautiful. Right there, these are the ones that is actually in the container right there, and these are the carrots. I'm going to show you guys down by the root of them right there, looking wonderful, guys. And inside of that one right there as well. So right over here, guys, you guys can see that these are my bell peppers growing in the small bucket. So right here I'm going to show you guys how much my bell pepper is actually bearing. And right there you guys can see some very big peppers is actually coming on right there, looking very wonderful, getting closer to harvesting, guys, looking beautiful. And this one right here is actually bearing as well. So they has on some wonderful peppers, and them guys, vegetable looking well, looking wonderful. And those are the carrots right there I showed you guys already. And my cabbage is actually looking wonderful, guys, right there. Moving over to the another ones, and these are the another ones, guys. So it is two of them, some right there and some over here. And this is the way these ones are looking wonderful. So in another couple of weeks, guys, I might be can harvest some wonderful cabbages. Right there you guys can see, looking beautiful. So over here you guys can see these are my another rest of my bell peppers that is actually bearing. As you guys can see right there, you can see some very nice pepper on the trees, bell pepper. They are looking wonderful, guys, and all of them is actually bearing. And up there you guys, I'm going to show you guys up. Please ignore the noise in the background for me, guys. Right there you guys can see that a very big pepper right there is actually on these plants. They are actually bearing, looking very wonderful right there. And most of them, guys, but true, because of the leaf is actually covering them down, I cannot really see them very clearly, but they has on some wonderful pepper on them all around right there. So right here you guys can actually see this is a lettuce plant right there. These are some lettuce as well, but this one is actually growing much faster than these two right there. And right here you guys can see this is a cabbage. It's actually growing up right there. And right here you guys can see these are my Scotch bonnet pepper plants that I have growing in some small container, guys, some small pot. And I was actually thinking if I should have transplant them out, guys, just as those one right there. These one are actually in some big pot, guys. These are actually like some 5-gallon pot. I transplant some of these Scotch bonnet pepper in them, 3 of them, guys, and I was actually thinking if I should transplant the rest of them inside of some bigger container just as those ones. So might be I will do that, and might be I will not. And right here you guys can see this is a Scotch bonnet pepper plant, And these right there are some bell pepper plant that was growing in one pot, and I just transplanted all of them in that pot right there. So those are looking wonderful, guys. And over here you guys can see these are my Scotch bonnet pepper plants that is actually growing in the crate that I transplant them in, guys. And they are doing fine, looking very wonderful. As you guys can see that they change a lot and they started to grow, and they are very healthy and looking very beautiful. These are the bell pepper, guys, and they are actually bearing, as you guys can see right there. And these ones are actually deforming and changing up a lot, guys. These ones are changing up a lot and looking very beautiful. That's a Scotch bonnet pepper right there as well. This is another Scotch bonnet pepper one. Those are the bell peppers as well, looking very beautiful. Those spot right there is what I transplant the other plants out of. And right here you guys can see these are some lot of pots. These are some 2-gallon pot, guys. Right here you guys can see these are some more 5-gallon pot right here, and these are some more 2-gallon pot inside. So moving on, these are the beautiful tomatoes, and my tomatoes, guys, is bearing a lot of tomato. So as you guys can see, some smaller ones is actually on this plant right here. And right here you guys can actually see these are my beautiful bell pepper. So for my viewers that remember my last grow of bell pepper plants, these are the same variety of bell peppers, guys, that I actually was growing. I saved some of those seeds and I started them, and these are the plants that is actually coming, guys. They're actually bearing now, so I am just waiting for them to bear, and I will get some more seed from the same bell peppers, and I am going to grow a lot of them, guys, so you guys can stay tuned for that. Looking very wonderful. They're actually bearing a lot, guys, blossom all around, and them looking very beautiful right there. And as